Hey friends, happy Friday evening. It is Melissa with Junk and Craft Treasures on behalf of the Essential Stencil page. We're gonna do it this angle tonight. Hang on. 18 inches. So let's do the duck egg blue for the background. I'm gonna dip into my jar, but for now we can do it the oval direction. And this won't take too long, guys. This is a gorgeous blue. Gorgeous blue. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more light coat. Fill in some of my imperfections. And this is chalk paint, guys. All right, guys, so then I'm gonna take my high grit sandpaper and I'm gonna sand over my piece. So we just wanna make sure that everything is dry, smooth. So we are gonna wipe off the residue, and then I'm gonna do my other stencil. Now, we do not have to do the entire piece because we are going to have our cow on the majority of it. So I am gonna concentrate, I'm just gonna bring it down to here and down to here, and that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have a little bit off the side, the one side, so I'm gonna connect it. So I am gonna go ahead and do it all the way down so you'll see what it looks like for a background. All right, guys, so we are going to just use some, I use Fusion Mineral White. You can use any type of acrylic paint, does not matter. I just use this because it does have a built-in top coat, so I don't have to seal things all the time. Dab it into our paint. Less paint is better. It's easier to go back and re-stencil something than it is to fix your mistakes. But again, it's always paint, so we can go back and fix it, but don't ever have that much paint. So we are going to offload, and I'm gonna show you. See the side of the brush? The purpose of this is to work the paint down the bristles. So when we stencil, the paint will come up. So see, I still have a little bit too much paint on there because we could kind of see it. So I'm just gonna get it really good. And now it's almost completely dry. But we know there's paint on there because it's been worked up down those bristles. So we can set this to the side. Now I'm using a swirling motion. I'm gonna fix that one. And I think, isn't that pretty, y'all? That'd be pretty just like that. Okay, and then we'll do this one and just kind of do that. All right. And then I'm gonna come down here. Okay. There it is. There we go. So once you see it, you can line it up. If you can't see like me, it makes it a little difficult. All right. Can y'all tell sometimes I am crazy when I do my stuff? I don't like that one. I'm gonna fix it. So I'm gonna show you what I did wrong so you know what I did. So when I lined it up, I got everything else lined up. This kind of looks like an Easter egg. Do y'all agree with that? This one right here, I got off, and so we've got a little more white. I know this is gonna show with the cow, so I'm gonna fix it real quick. I'm gonna take a Clorox wipe, and I am going to fix that. Now, I know you're thinking, well, you didn't re-stencil anything. Because it had the 3D look, and when I did the Clorox wipe, I don't know why, y'all, it's like magic. And it, it always, I don't know, I'll show you. See, fixed right here. I don't know what the sorcery is in that, but I don't always have to re-stencil it because I can just do it, and then it takes off the top layer and the bottom layer is fine. So it works. Trust me, it does work. I've got one little spot right here, and I'm gonna get that off, and we'll be good. Because like I said, this is a background, so it's not gonna be perfect anyway, but we're good. All right, let me get that dry. All right, y'all, I'm excited to see what this is gonna look like. All right, when we're working with a big transfer like this, this is how I do it to make it easier. When you have the smaller transfers, don't really have to worry about it, but the larger transfers are a little bit more tricky. So we're gonna peel it, And I always do mine down towards my surface. That way I can take that piece like this. Oh, y'all, this is gonna be cute. I can kind of see through it. We're gonna take this and it's gonna give us some leverage to position it how we want and not get anything on it. Now, I could show y'all, because somebody had asked about the design showing through the cow. We are going to see it a little bit on the lighter side of the cow, but it's actually going to look cool. But if we wanted to, at this point, okay, we can eyeball it kind of where it's going to be on here, and we could kind of lift it up, put a mark, we could pencil around it, and fill it in with white paint. I'm not gonna do that, but you could. And that's gonna make your transfer pop even more, okay? But we're just gonna leave it like this just to show y'all what it's gonna look like. And now is the fun part. And I'm probably gonna do it, how do I wanna do it? I haven't done an oval before, so I gotta make sure I get it just how I want it. Let's see. I am gonna put her, him, I don't know. It's gonna have a flower, so I'm gonna say it to her. I don't even know if this type of cow can be female, because I don't know my cows, but I'm sure y'all are laughing at me now. I love cow decor. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, that's where it's gonna be. I left a little bit of room up at the top in case we want to put a bow on it or something later. It may not be completely centered, but I am good with this. I love this background on here. I've done this cow with red. I've done it with white. I've done it with cream. I've done it with black, like checkers and stuff. I haven't done it with this, and y'all, it is pretty darn cool. And so then we are finished in the middle. All right, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? So here is our cow. We're gonna lift off the carrier sheet. Y'all, so cute. Let's add our flower. All right, that's where it's going. And yes, you can put transfers over transfers. I am thrilled with this. Y'all, it's just got the little flower coming off the top of his head. Now that is cute. That is so cute. Then I'm going to take my white on my stencil brush. I use the middle of my stencil brush, and I'm going to go around the outside to frame it in. So see, now I've just brought it in just a little bit more. So we've got like right here, over here, right up here. And then my last step, y'all, I am going to make sure my brush is pretty well dry. And I'm just gonna do a light coating. All right, now I'm finished. Y'all probably can't even see that white, it was so light. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope that this encouraged you to maybe step out of your comfort zone and use some of the cool textured backgrounds. If you snag those, the brick pattern would be super cute. The wood pattern, they're all super cute back here. So y'all, have a fantastic weekend. Bye guys.